What up, party people in the place to be? Welcome to Kim at Home. I know I'm starting the video out weird, but it's okay because I'm a little, different. In today's video, we are going to tackle some things that you sometimes forget to clean, or areas that you just kind of put to the side because you're not really sure how to clean them, or areas that are just annoying and you don't want to clean them. Those are the areas we're going to clean today. So think about this. Think about your doors, your fans, your shades, your blinds, your couch, your bed, your toilet. Some of us don't know how to clean toilets, so it's my job to educate you on how to clean the toilet. You're welcome. But on a serious note, let me show you something. To all of my girly girls out there, look at these nails, and I got gel nails. My nail beds have never looked this bad. They're so weak, they're fragile, they hurt. No matter what I do, they look ugly. What are your suggestions? Help a sister out. All right, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Where am I gonna start, you ask? I don't know, just watch the video. First things first, put on a sweater because it's 63 degrees in my house and I'm cold. It's always cold in my house though. Okay, that's why I always have a sweater on in the videos, but that's besides the point. Let's get to cleaning. One thing that we often forget to clean are the windows of our sliding glass doors. And why not clean those blinds off too? Listen, those blinds are literally on their last leg. Blinds are really, really expensive. So I'm just gonna ride or die them for now and then, figure all that out later as far as like replacing them. But we're gonna get this cleaned off. I'm gonna use my magic concoction to clean off the windows and also the blinds because it's gonna work really, really well for that. The other thing that I'm gonna use is my handy dandy window cleaner because this thing right here, honey, if you can get you something that helps you clean, I would suggest doing that because this is going to cut your time down tremendously. Let me know how you're doing below in the comments. What have you been working on that's fun and interesting? And how are you mentally? Know that you're loved and you're worthy. And if you're going through something, it's okay. Sometimes you're just not okay, and that is okay. Say your affirmations, say a prayer, go to sleep, read a book, watch a nice TV show, and you'll feel better soon. Trust me. Something more for sure. Anytime you're cleaning something off, you definitely want to start at the top and work your way down. So in this instance, I'm starting all the way at the top of the blinds and working my way all the way down, just like I just said, because you have to think about it. When you're cleaning from top down, dirt falls everywhere. If you clean from bottom up, does that really make sense? Is it really being clean? Are you double working? The whole point of cleaning is to work smart and not hard and not have to continuously repeat yourself because you're doing it the wrong way. I find cleaning videos so interesting, especially when it's done the correct way, because guess what? We can all learn something. Kids, do not sit on your parents' couch at home, okay? I'm the parent here, so I can sit on the couch. Now I'm gonna do the same things with these blinds. I'm gonna clean them from the top down, and I'm also gonna clean the windows from the top down. I really wanna make a series out of this video, especially with the seasons changing from spring to summer. Here in Central Ohio, it has been raining for months, okay? I had to pronunciate the months because it's really been raining a lot, like for real. Let me know how the weather is in your area.
I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her, she can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her, I fall and try again. Get up and try again. No, I ain't giving you up, no. I'm giving you up, no, I ain't.
All right, let's get the ceiling fan taken care of. You should dust it off first, and then you want to hit it with a wet rag. Oh my gosh, the color is just crazy. Let's try that again. The ceiling fan is often forgotten, but you gotta remember, if you live in a dust bucket like I do, the ceiling fan needs to be cleaned off as well. The lighting is messed up again, so we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna get the ceiling fan handled. If you live in a dust bucket like me, make sure you dust it off first before you put any kind of wet towel, rag, whatever you're using on the fan, because that's just a mess you don't want to clean up. Let me know how often you clean off your ceiling fan and what your secret is to cleaning it off, because I find these very annoying to clean off, which is why I try not to do it as often as I should. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. If you are new, hey girl, hey, or hey guy, hey. I don't want to call you a boy, okay? Anyway, this is what the paper towel looks like after I've cleaned off the ceiling fan. It doesn't look too bad at first glance, but that was just the first layer of dust. Again, I live in a dust bucket. I'm trying to have a scrub-free experience on these. That's why I drenched them tremendously in my magic concoction. That magic concoction has that Dawn in there, the original blue Dawn dish soap. So I am not gonna have to scrub these. I'm just gonna have to allow them to sit and, you know, just rinse them off once they're done sitting. I'm gonna clean the rest of the fan while I'm waiting for these to, I guess, marinate.
I know it don't show, but I'm falling. Cigarette smoke, sick from drinking. Baby, don't think I will save you, but I'll tell you the things we can do if you give in. There is nothing to be broken. Hear this moment. Don't let me think back. Give me what I need. Just wanna forget. Don't need time to breathe. Two hearts pumping blood, beating out for fun. Caress my bruises. Don't wanna go deep. Do it again and again, babe. No matter if we come clean, tomorrow is soon, we'll be strangers.
How many of you have a beautiful cabinet or just an ordinary cabinet like I do in their living room that you often don't clean out the inside because you can only see what's on the outside? I'm guilty of that. Therefore, that is another thing that we often forget to clean. So I'm going to get that cleaned out as well. I'm going to, again, use my magic concoction because you can pretty much use the magic concoction on almost everything. While I'm doing this video, I'm watching this show on Prime called The Better Sister. If you have not watched that show, let me tell you something. It is so good. It's a little interesting, but I'm telling you what, it's good. It makes you kind of sit at the edge of your seat and you just constantly want to know, okay, what's going on? What's the plot twist? And there are several plot twists. So check it out if you are able to. I also recently watched a show called Sirens, which was really good. And it's funny because I hadn't watched TV in a really long time because I just was not doing well mentally. And then once I started feeling better, I was like, girl, let's watch some TV, okay? And I'm glad that I did because these shows were really, really, really good. And you know, if you know me, I am a binger. I will binge watch something, and both of them had just the right amount of episodes for me to binge watch. Let me know below in the comments what shows you're watching, what books you're reading, and also, have you ever read The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins? It'll bless you.
Don't need time to breathe. Two hearts pumping blood, beating out for fun. Caress my bruises. Don't wanna go deep. Don't let me think back. Give me what I need. Just wanna forget. Don't need time to breathe.
When you're cleaning off your beautiful cabinet, don't forget to clean off the knickknacks that you have on the inside, and it also gives you the opportunity to move them around and redecorate. In my case, a lot of this is storage and I have to really organize better, but we're not doing that right now. What we're doing is cleaning things that are often forgotten. We'll organize later.
it just kinda slipped through our hands. And I never really said that you hurt me, no, instead I just try to understand. It was so exhausting, so I lost it, had to make it stop. Didn't really feel like giving you the chance to make it up. You asked me what's the problem, to be honest, it was you. That's the truth. It really was such a bad plan, 'cause I really think you wanted me to stay. Everything you did, you finally pushed me away. Told everyone my secrets, though I begged for you to keep it to yourself. Thought that you could buy my love, but I don't want that at all. You know I don't care about that. It was so exhausting, so I lasted, had to make it stop. Didn't really feel like giving you the chance to make it up. You asked me what's the problem, to be honest, it was you. That's the truth.
While you have your duster in your hand, think of all the items that you can dust off, like around your space within, like, you know, a 15-foot radius, so to speak. I'm coming in the kitchen, I'm finishing the living room. I got everything handled that I wanted to get handled in there, and I'm going to continue on with my dusting of shelves as well as art. When you have a feather duster, that is something else that is often forgotten. You can actually clean that off and it's really easy. The easiest way to clean it off is placing it in a plastic bag. You want to hold on to the handle and have the feather part in the plastic bag, and then just give it the Harlem shake, girl. Just shake it, shake it, shake it. You know what I mean? All of the dust will fly around the bag, and that is a great way to get it cleaned off. All right, one of the last things that I want to do in today's video is I want to take care of the weeds on my patio. So I have some water boiling. What I will do once it boils is I will dump it on the weeds, let it set for a while, and then the weeds will be really easy to pull out at that point. So it looks like we had a crash. I know it's windy, so it's gonna be hard to hear, but here's the patio. This is what it looks like. We've had some really high winds in the area, and I do live in the Midwest, so you know there's been tornadoes around. Not where I am, but around. So we've been getting a lot of bad weather lately. Meanwhile, you flourish in sugar. I'm glad that I walked out here too, because look how dirty this is. We can spray this with my magic concoction as well and get that cleaned off.
Something's in the air.
Much better. It's really windy outside, so I brought you in the house really quickly. You all up in my face. Hopefully you can't see if I have a booger. Okay, so first what I want to do is see what I can get off without the boiling water as far as the weeds, and then whatever I can't get up, I'm going to pour the boiling water on.
I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough, but now the sun is rising and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer.
What I didn't show you in the video, the behind the scenes, is the bags were flying all over the grass. So I had to like run it, well not run, but I had to quickly go get the bags so they wouldn't fly away. So that is why I tied that bag down with the side table. But I want to get all of these weeds pulled up because again, it's been raining, and you know, the rain feeds the weeds, and they've just been growing and making my patio look kind of crazy. And it's time to get back here, sit down, you know, turn the fire on, not turn the fire on, but light the fire. You know where I'm going with that, and just relax. And I'm also admiring how plush and green this grass is, and you already know it's not going to last for long because summer is coming, summer is approaching, and it's going to be dry as it always is, and this grass is going to be nice and brown. The cool thing is I'll be able to get some other footage around here because they're about to start building some new homes, and I believe they're starting in the back. So I will be able to show you what that looks like, and hopefully go in there and talk to some of the construction workers, make friends, and have them do some repairs in my home too. Thank you again for being here. Please do not forget to hit the like button on your way out. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. What exactly is it that you're waiting for? This area looks much better than what it did. It was covered in weeds. Everything is nice and damp because it's been raining for like ever. Just like, you know how Forrest Gump was talking about how much it rained? Okay, anyway. So I might not need the boiling water, but I'm about to go in the house and grab it just because it's finished boiling now and just go from there.
I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Now they're looking up. I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. Now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down. Merry go round, round with ya. In and out, then up and down, down, down. It's getting old, going around, round with ya. Think I need some solid ground. Merry go.
Let's go. Let's hot. Ooh, that's cold. That's hot. Let's go. Let's hot. Ooh, that's cold.
Riding in my drop top, windows down. Think I'm going crazy, looking for a sign. You and me should stop, settle down. Go our separate ways and never turn.
All right, so I'm finished pulling the weeds and I really didn't need the boiling water, but it did help some for some of the tough spots. But everything looks good now. But for the sake of the length of this video, this is going to be the last clip. Give you some close-ups. Okay, so now that the sun is shining, go out there, get some vitamin D, make sure that you are saying your affirmations, go be by some water, do some exercises, get some healing in your life, take care of you until we meet again. I hope you have an amazing day.